Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Blu-ray Mondo Steelbook edition of A Quiet Place. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365, as well as over at the Disney Magic Hour podcast. I'll put a link for that in the description. Okay, the 4K Blu-ray edition of A Quiet Place on a special edition Mondo Steelbook. And we're going to review all of that. We're going to do an unboxing. We're going to talk about picture quality and audio. But first, let me just talk a little bit about the movie. I was a big fan of this one. I really enjoyed it quite a bit, and I was lucky enough to have a good audience to see it in theater. It was, it had that good level of quietness to it. And it was just it's a very kind of visceral type of movie. It's really that cool. It's just, it plays on the old, trope of alien or creature, some kind of monster feature. And it really adds that extra layer to it. I know there have been movies that have kind of imitated that a little bit, like Bird Box and so forth. But I'm a fan of the movie. I thought Krasinski did a great job directing and starring. Emily Blunt was awesome. And the kids, the actors playing the kids were also really good. I think it was a very good tale. Awesome overall experience, at the theater. And, that I'm just excited to talk about the picture quality audio here. So let's do a quick unboxing of the Mondo Steelbook. All right, we have A Quiet Place, the Mondo Special Edition Steelbook on 4K. And it comes with a slipcover. So there we go. Front, and then there's the back. And the spine, and then we remove the slipcover. Get a better look at the artwork. Really nice artwork, really nice. And then we have the interior. It's very cool art on the discs. I'm very impressed with this steelbook overall. It's a very nice presentation. So yeah, all right. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Despite the movie being reportedly shot on film, A Quiet Place on 4K is actually an upscale, and that's a little bit disappointing to hear, but it is also presented in HDR and Dolby Vision, but I will be reviewing the Dolby Vision portion of the grading. So let's jump right in. As I mentioned, this is an upscale, which was kind of a curious choice made by Paramount. I would like to see this as like kind of a true 4K. I think it would have really kind of elevated those elements that are strong in the presentation on 4K. I think it would have elevated it to another level. Now, as it stands, it's a good bump up over the standard Blu-ray edition. Blu-ray edition I thought was a really nice looking picture, but the 4K edition takes it above, and particularly with the help of Dolby Vision, it really gives it that extra bit of oomph. Color levels are nice and natural. They look good. Several instances where they pop out are, of course, the red light bulb scenes and, the contrast there against the black levels and the nighttime scenes are really good. And overall clothing and just the outdoor daytime scenes look great. Very good, very nice, just very pleasant to look at as far as the color goes there in that department. Level of detail is also really enhanced here. Everything from skin textures, Krasinski's beard looks like really good up close. And, just clothing, textures of, the house, just the overall aesthetic looks wonderful. It's really nicely rendered, and black levels are great here. I think the back half of the film especially highlights that. It makes the film look good. Any kind of light, comparatively, really kind of, complements it, and it looks nice. I think overall the nighttime scenes are the winner here, and just overall black levels, interiors, they look great, and it's very good overall picture quality presentation on A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place supports a Dolby Atmos mix, and it's really, despite the name of the movie, it's utilized fairly nicely. Dialogue that comes through the center channel is very easy to understand. It's clear. Even the whispering, and there's a good portion of it in this film. It's well rendered. It sounds great. The activity through the main front channels sound great. Everything from, just the creature effects or the creature sound effects and just the overall, you know, energy of the movie up front. It sounds good, it's well placed, and it has a good mix to it. The mid-level speakers, the rear speakers, there's a fair bit of ambience, you know, everything from birds chirping, footsteps, to the creaking groans of wooded, you know, the wooded areas. Everything sounds good. It's utilized in those mid and rear levels fairly nicely, and it's a very immersive overall audio experience. The height speakers are utilized. Pay particular attention to the waterfall scene, and also the scene where the water is coming through the basement, the flooding through the basement. It's utilized there fairly nicely, and it makes good use of those height speakers. The LFE kicks in appropriate amounts of time, and it has a nice kind of guttural energy to it. It's very full. You know, despite it being, you know, a quiet place, there's still plenty of energy, activity throughout the whole soundstage, and it's a very good overall experience. For the picture quality of A Quiet Place on 4K, I'm going to give it a B+. I think the Dolby Vision really enhances the 2K upscale. Real native 4K would have really kind of lit this thing on fire, but I think what we get here, black levels look fantastic, color is good, natural, and detail is rendered really nicely here. As far as the audio mix goes, I'm going to give that one a solid A. I think just the overall soundstage presentation is very strong. Everything sounds great, dialogue, even in hush tones, comes through the center channel, great. Mid-levels, rears, height speakers, LFE, they all have plenty to do, and it's used effectively. Paramount had a great mix here as far as their audio goes. So yeah, definitely worth checking out in that regard. So that is my review of A Quiet Place in 4K for the Mondo exclusive Steelbook. Let me know in the comments below if you are a fan of the movie, and if you've seen it in 4K, what were your thoughts of the presentation? In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guide 365. I will see you at the movies.